MMApredictions.com. Pick, share, compare, win.
Whenever you're ready, buddy.
I'm ready, shoot.
Well, you called me down here, right? You had some big confession to make, right?
No, you're supposed to be asking the questions, man.
Okay, so everybody, we're here. Yeah, thanks for spitting that out. We're here with KJ Nunes, who's got a big fight this weekend against Nick Diaz in EliteXC, and we're going to see that on Showtime. KJ, I could probably introduce you a lot less well than you could. So if you want to give some of the fans out there who don't know you yet an insight into who KJ Nunes is, that'd be great.
Yeah, I've been fighting since I got into martial arts as a kid, boxing, kickboxing, and been doing it ever since, a kid. I turned pro when I was 18. Got into professional boxing and professional kickboxing, Muay Thai. 8-1 pro boxing, 13-1 kickboxing, Muay Thai, and now 4-1 in pro MMA. So signed with EliteXC on Showtime and got a big fight coming up November 10th with Nick Diaz.
That brings us up to the present. So we have to go through the normal motions of any MMA interview. Tell us about your opponent, Nick, and how you size him up.
Nick's a great opponent. I'm just really excited to be fighting somebody that's of his caliber. He's got great stand-up. He's got great everything. Great jiu-jitsu. His last fight, he beat Gomi, which was the #1 guy in the world. And, he's a top guy now, so to beat him, that would be the ultimate goal for me, and EliteXC is throwing a title up there to solidify, who's the #1 guy. That would be great to fight, somebody who's on the top right now and beat him and, win a title while I'm at it.
For those of us out there in the audience who aren't boxing, aficionados, on the outside of it, you see a guy like Nick who's got a really long reach, and my understanding is that your reach is not as long as his. How do you go about countering that sort of thing?
His arms are so long. He can hit you, and you can't really hit him. So it's you've got to kind of be a little bit on the outside or more on the inside. But him, he's a very difficult fighter. He's got a great clinch. It's not like boxing. You could stay on the inside, but MMA or Muay Thai, he's got a great clinch and he's got that leverage. Plus, he probably might want to take it to the ground because he's great on the ground. So there's a lot of dangers everywhere. You just got to be kind of ready for everything that he throws at you.
Another thing that we know about Nick Diaz is that he's a pretty outspoken guy. Right? It's pretty easy to get Nick going on things. What sort of things get KJ Nunes riled up?
I guess people that just talk bad about me, just like anybody else would. If somebody talks bad about you, it's going to get you mad. That kind of ticks me off.
So no particular, you don't have any causes?
No causes. No, I can't think of everything. Just people just talking smack, I guess.
All right. Well, tell us about your training environment a little bit. How long you've been here at City Boxing and what that's been like for you?
It's been great here, just in Southern California. There's so many fighters down here. I got here about 3 years ago in San Diego, City Boxing. They got great fighters down here in everything: jiu-jitsu, wrestling, boxing, kickboxing, and it's just a great school down here. And I got a great team behind me, helping me out for this fight and every fight.
We know that I speak with a lot of guys who go from Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu into MMA. I don't speak with a lot of guys who go from stand-up in the striking game into MMA and have to incorporate that Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu and ground game. What has that been like for you, and what recommendations do you have for others who haven't done that sort of thing?
First of all, it's fun. It's fun. Being a beginner when I first started back in the day. Into the sport, and you get to learn something new, and you just get better. But I thought it was a really easy transition. Because it's submission wrestling and I really didn't find it too hard, I think to get striking down in kickboxing, boxing is a lot harder to pick up than to go into jiu-jitsu or submission wrestling.
Would you say that's in general, or is it easier if you already have that level? You know what I mean? If I'm brand new, a blank slate, and I'm walking in the door, I've got a jiu-jitsu school on my left and a striking school on my right, you're saying it's probably easier to learn the jiu-jitsu than the striking?
Yeah. A lot easier.
Wow.
Your learning curve, you can probably learn a lot quicker the jiu-jitsu and be able to pick up more faster. Whereas the striking, you can pick it up real quick, you know, you could be really good. You know, let's say you do it for 3 months straight and you're just amazing. You look amazing, but you never sparred a day in your life.
Mm-hmm.
Jump in the ring, you get hit, all that stuff flies out the window, and you're kind of back at square one. You know.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Cool. Well, back to City Boxing. What advantages does it have here over some places that you've trained in the past? Because I assume you're here because it's better than other places.
You just get a lot of traffic of just really good athletes that come through here, and you know, if you can't get it here, you can drive 15 minutes south down to Chula Vista, 30 minutes north to Temecula. You got LA. You know, so there's just so many fighters here in California, good fighters too. So it really, you can really get a lot better, a lot faster in this type of environment.
And where were you before this?
I was down in Houston, Texas.
Cool. On the business end of things, we know that you've had 2 fights so far in EliteXC. This is going to be your 3rd. And a lot of the times when we hear about MMA contracts, they tend to be mentioned in 3s. People sign for 3 fights at a time. Do you know what your plans are after this Saturday with Nick?
I don't know. I was going to say, can I even discuss my contract?
You're asking me? I say you can, but
well, I get 3.
Go ahead.
I got 3 fights on my contract, so this is my last fight. And obviously, if I win, it gets extended. But if not, I'm sure EliteXC is going to want to re-sign me. If not, you know, there's other organizations out there, but I definitely want to stay with EliteXC because they're a great, good company.
They've treated you well.
They treat me well, and on top of that, I'm also have another contract with them on the boxing side, so it's you know.
Cool. Okay. So what does KJ Nunes like to do when he's not training for a fight?
Oh man, I just like to hang out with my, you know, for my friends. I like to gamble. Verona, you want to sponsor me? Give me back some of the money I lost. Travel, chill, go out, you know. Xbox 360.
Xbox 360. What games?
Gears of War and Halo 3.
I challenge you to some Halo 3.
Halo 3?
I'll destroy you. What's your gamer tag? If you want to give it out.
I just got it.
Okay, you don't have to give it out.
I have to give it out.
I'll take this up with you all.
I'm barely on there. Yeah, King Carl 808.
King Carl 808.
Yeah,
Is that all one word?
Yeah.
All one word. King Carl 808 on Xbox Live. You're going to regret saying that.
Am I really? They're going to be like, what's up now, huh?
No, that's because I'm going to come get you now.
All right, it's on.
All right. Anything else you'd want to say, KJ, before we let you go?
Just that, you know, for a lot of people that don't know me out there, you know, because I haven't got a lot of TV time, or maybe they haven't seen me fight a lot, this has been a long journey for me. You know, I've been in martial arts and boxing and fighting for a really long time. And I've had, you know, almost 30 pro fights, and I don't even know how many amateur fights, maybe over 100. And, you know, coming up to this point, you know, I've done a lot of hard work, and I'm really looking forward for this fight. I feel like I'm ready. And I just want to say thanks to all the people that helped me get to this point. You know, goal still not accomplished, but it took a lot. It was a lot of, it wasn't just me, it was a team of people. And I just want to say thanks for all the support.
Okay, thank you, KJ.
Cool.